The Grayman House Strategy. Smart home security. Most homeowners get security completely backwards. They install visible cameras, high fences, maybe even bars on windows. But here's what recent data shows. 83% of burglars check for alarm systems before attempting a break-in, and 60% will seek an alternative target when they spot security measures. So what's the problem? That fortress-like appearance actually paints a target on your property that says, this person has valuable stuff worth protecting. Today, I'm going to show you how to flip that concept and make your home the last place anyone would want to break into. The fundamental principle. The best defense isn't making your home look impenetrable, it's making it invisible. Or better yet, making it look like there's nothing worth taking. Think about it from a criminal's perspective. When people are desperate, they're looking for easy targets with obvious rewards. They won't waste time on a house that looks already ransacked or like the family is struggling just as much as everyone else. While overall robbery declined 2.3% in 2024, 48% of violent crimes still occur at residences, making home security more critical than ever. But here's the key. There's a massive difference between looking hard to break into and looking not worth breaking into. The curb appeal paradox. Walk around your neighborhood with fresh eyes. What makes a property attractive to desperate people? Solar panels gleaming on a roof, a well-maintained vegetable garden, outdoor equipment that looks expensive, obviously visible security cameras, a house that looks too clean compared to everything around it. These are what I call prosperity signals, and each one is a liability. The solution? Embrace controlled neglect. Let grass get slightly longer between mowings. Leave some leaves in yard corners. Maybe add a tarp over part of your fence like you're dealing with damage you can't afford to fix. From the street, your place should look like it belongs to someone struggling financially. But here's what you're actually doing. Replacing every short screw in your door frames with 4-inch screws that bite deep into wall studs. Adding invisible security film to windows that makes glass incredibly difficult to break. Reinforcing your garage door from inside with steel plates. The signature management triad. This is where most people fail completely. Managing your light, sound, and smell signatures. Light control. When power's been out for a week and most houses are dark, any light from your home becomes a beacon visible from blocks away. I've seen a single candle be visible from over 200 yards on a truly dark night. The solution is multi-layered blackout coverage. First layer, reflective insulation with the shiny side facing into your room. Second layer, thick moving blankets or heavy curtains with no gaps. Use spring-loaded curtain rods that press tightly against window frames and overlap blankets by at least 6 inches. Test this from outside during daylight. Have someone inside use a bright flashlight while you check for any light leaks. Sound management. When civilization's background noise disappears, every footstep, conversation, and dish clinking becomes audible from outside. Train your family now with weekly quiet hours. Make it a game where anyone who makes unnecessary noise puts $1 in a jar. Add foam weather stripping around doors. Use rugs to deaden footsteps. Consider acoustic foam panels behind wall hangings in rooms where you'd spend time during a crisis. Smell control. Cooking. Smells travel incredibly far when everyone around you is hungry. Recent surveys show 81% of homeowners install security measures specifically when they have children at home. And feeding those kids quietly is critical. Use pressure cooking whenever possible to seal in odors. Time your cooking strategically when others might also be cooking. Keep scent masking options ready. Heated coffee grounds can mask other cooking odors or even signal you're down to your last supplies. Early warning systems that actually work. You don't need expensive high-tech equipment. Some of the best alarm systems are silent, require no power, and cost almost nothing. Balance empty aluminum cans on thin strips of wood along your fence line and under windows. When someone bumps your fence, the cans fall. Even if you don't hear them, you'll see they've been disturbed in the morning, telling you someone was prowling. Sprinkle a thin layer of flour or fine dirt in pathways under windows and near gates. Check every morning for footprints. It resets itself. Just smooth it out. Over 50% of homes now have at least one security camera. But here's the key. Don't make them obvious. Hide them inside fake rocks or disguise them as regular outdoor fixtures. The goal isn't necessarily to catch someone in the act. It's to know they were there so you can adjust your security level. Defense in depth. Think of your property like an onion with multiple layers. Your outermost layer might be 50 to 100 yards from your house. Use landscaping strategically. That pile of brush you've let accumulate is actually funneling people away from one side and toward an area where you have better visibility. I learned this from studying military defensive positions. You don't randomly place obstacles, you use them to channel people where you want them. Make one approach path the easiest, but ensure it's the most visible from inside your house with the longest sight lines and least cover. Plant thorny bushes under windows, roses, barberry, hawthorn. They look decorative but create painful barriers that slow people down and make noise. Know the distances from your windows to various points in your yard. That tree line is 75 yards. That corner is 30 yards. If you need to use a weapon for defense, knowing whether something is 20 yards or 50 yards away makes all the difference. The safe room concept. Your final defensive layer should be an interior room, ideally on an upper floor, that you've reinforced and stocked. This room needs a solid door with a reliable lock and should contain everything your family needs for at least 3 days. Water. 1 gallon per person per day. Food that doesn't need cooking, emergency toilet, bucket with lid. Communication devices with backup batteries. First aid supplies and medications. Flashlights with extra batteries, weapons if you're trained and comfortable. This serves 2 purposes. If intruders get in, it's where your family retreats. But it's also your command center for monitoring what's happening via hidden security cameras. When hiding beats fighting, sometimes the best defense isn't fighting, it's disappearing. Have multiple hiding spots inside your house that aren't obvious during a quick search. A reinforced closet with ventilation, the space under stairs, a crawl, space made somewhat comfortable. Stock these with basics: water, food, communication devices, and quiet activities for kids so they don't get restless. You also need escape routes that don't use the front door. Second-story windows with rope ladders you've actually tested. Basement exits leading to areas with good cover. Practice these routes twice a year, including in the dark. Every escape route should lead to a predetermined meeting spot away from your house. Have a neighbor's shed or structure about 100 yards away where you've stocked a small bag with basics. From there, you can observe your house without being seen. And remember, your house and stuff can be replaced. Your family cannot. Never risk lives for possessions. Getting started. I know this seems overwhelming, but you don't have to do everything at once. Start with basics. Make your house look less appealing. Stop maintaining it obsessively. Let somewhere show. Improve hidden security. Replace doorframe screws. Add window security film. Build quiet habits with weekly practice hours. Test and improve your light control. 25% of homeowners have spent $1,000 or more on security measures in the past 5 years, but smart preparation doesn't require huge budgets. Each small step makes you safer than 90% of people around you. The Grayman House strategy isn't about paranoia or turning your home into a bunker. It's about being smart and strategic. When bad guys look at your house and decide it's not worth the trouble, you've won without firing a shot, without risk, without damage. That's complete victory. The best prepared person is the one nobody knows is prepared.